Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a beautiful, scammy APM Elemental game on the one and the only Gallywix, showing off why Gallywix and, in similar fashion, Millhouse really like to take advantage of cards like Recycling Wraith, Major Domo, and any scaling opportunity that could be Master of Realities or Party Rock to cycle elementals and take tons and tons of stats in the mid-game. But the really interesting part of this game, and the really scammy part of this game, is that we had to pivot really hard to deal with what were counterboards to ourselves. Big elementals, which is very hard to beat, and a poison scam, which we have to pivot, likewise, into a pseudo poison scam to beat it. It's a game full of what are weird combat outcomes, tons of, we'll call them scammy fights, but a fun one nonetheless. All right, enjoy. Card, then we just restore easily. Alright, let's see it. Dude, one of these fucking games, and I swear, one of them, just one, we're gonna get a 4-star that's decent. Like 40%ers all over the place and we swing and miss all day today. Alright, Domo and Recycling Wraith are both good for APM Ellies, and we are Gallywix, remember that. So we can take Domo, we can take Recycling Wraith. I would always start with Domo. And we go look for something decent. Too slow, too slow, too slow. Not great. If we would have gotten a token card of any sort here, like Alley Cat, Tidehunter, Elemental, we would have cycled it through with the roll. But it is what it is. Obviously can't have Alley Cat, it's not in this game. Domo's decent. Domo's well below average. Well below the 50% mark. Like 50% mark is what we're talking about. Domo 1? No, definitely not. We need to be able to stabilize this game still. And making a Divine Shield minion big is good. You do love to see it. Free gold. Divine Shields, meh. Take a pair. I think we just go to 4 next turn. We bank the gold and this gold. Swing and a miss again? We just swing and miss. How do you stay so calm while playing the stupid effing game? I'm just dead inside. Emotionally beaten down by Bob until I can't feel anymore. Worth Molten first? Don't think so. I think our health total is more important than anything. I think our health total is the important part, and we preserve health better by building up the pup bot for now. We will end up selling it, but it's just not that important. If we can live long enough, you tend to blow out lobbies. And just because you keep this around doesn't mean that we want to spend the gold on it. Too real? Too real? Too real? Yeah, okay. Very real. Alright, well, we take 15, potentially. Sure, naturally. Oh, nice. Very nice. We only take 9. This is our problem, right? How's new hero? Fine. Basically Zarella. What a exciting endorsement. Basically Zarella. Interesting. I like the token, but I don't think I want to waste the gold. You'd have to break this, and it's too many stats right now. Do we always just take 15 here? If we always take 15 here, we could consider that there's something else to buff. Really don't want to throw this game. We're at a point where if this doesn't die and we don't drop super low, then we'd never die on the following turn. And we basically have a 2-turn timer where we start turning the corner. We need to preserve health as best as possible. And if possible, murder him. He lives, unfortunately. Barely alive. We didn't take damage. This is so good for us. Alright. Alright. And you? Okay. Get you cycled through. Net positive 1 gold. Let's go you. We go you. Tavern Tempest? Guess we'll take this. It's not really that relevant, but it is still an elemental. And that is a huge turn. This is what we needed all along, was this turn. Now, Tavern Tempest isn't great. We would have taken Nomi, obviously. We would have taken Master Realities as like the 2 really good hits. A lot of gold next turn? Yeah, we're starting to get there. So we have 16 gold for next turn. Don't want to play the droplet through if I'm going to not be gold efficient here. You could also argue that we're now in a position that you're relatively safe. And if that's the case, then taking 1 turn the buff Molten Rock might not be a bad option. But it is a Divine Shield board, or a poison lobby. He's on 5. Like, I really don't want to play into that. I'd rather just buff the Cyclone and be happy with it. Maybe even end up selling these things off the board. It's a lot of stats to something that we don't know stays. It'd be nice if it was, 5/5 bigger, which you could have done before. But once again, you put yourself at risk of taking damage in early turns. And heroes like this, you just need to live on. You can just live a little bit longer, you usually turn the corners. You do like those hits. They're quite nice. Alright, we got good milk out of that too. Not like milk is that important here. We're way more likely to end up in like APM LEs from this position. Do you ever level and not play for APM LEs? Probably. I would take the Tidehunter if I thought I had 2 open board spots. And we only get that if we triple, because these all stay for right now. Well, would you look at that? There's a Nomi there. Tempting. Save for the Amalgadon? No. Cool. Interesting. I think we just sit still for a turn. How awkward is that? We're gonna cycle through these two spots for the Nomi? Huh. I feel like this is the time to greed. We have decent board strength. We took a triple. We can take a second triple. Okay. We could hold a minion back, but I do like going first with the Divine Shield like that, and we get an extra buff. It's close. Ever a world that we sell off Party Elemental or Molten Rock or Crackling Cyclone or Amalgadon? Or Domo. Only advantage that you can play another droplet through. Kind of feels like one of them has to go. Probably Domo. I think Domo equates to more reasonable stats or more useful stats than the Party Elemental does. While the Party Elemental gives you 2/2 stats to the board, the Domo gives you 1 stat targeted on a minion that you keep. And considering that you cycle a minion, you have a temporary minion, and you have a bad minion on the board that are getting buffs from the Party Elemental, you really only have 2 or 3 minions on the board, usually 2 out of 5. Around what you're cycling on that you want to be buffed. You could argue that if this wasn't taunted, that we should consider that... Alright. Cool. We should consider that the Amalgadon doesn't need to be buffed because we want to try to play for a Sephin and end on that. Yeah, we just sniped both Sephins. Feels good, man. Elementals, Murlocs, Pirates, Elementals. Gross. It's gonna be really bad come end game here. What was my starting gold? I think it was 17. Might have been 18. Do I want to triple Sully? Level to 6? No, there's nothing on 6 that I want. Triple Selfless, I should say. Said Sully, like an idiot. I think we hold it. I don't think we die. I'm not that concerned with killing him. And I need the cycle spot. At least one. Oh, he's just weak. Okay. Okay. Pretty good opening hits. You can't kill this. So he gone. Interesting. I didn't expect him to be that weak. I figured we'd take a little bit of damage. But we need to play to be able to beat this. Because we are in a commanding position now. Interesting. This is really bad against this. These are going to be all poisons, so we have to make reasonably sized Divine Shield minions. And while that seems good, maybe it is. Are we just done with Nomi? Hamul or Malgadon? Probably just Hamul. I'd love to get a triple, but we really can't do anything about that. So, if we can't get a triple, then we're just playing to buff up these guys, keeping the stats somewhat even. And we need to be able to trade the Murlocs with their stat lines. And then play for the Selfless into either Baron or Macaw or something. There's no Macaw. And this thing being a big taunt isn't necessarily bad then. Yeah, this has just got to go. It's really good for scaling this, but it's just not enough otherwise. I mean, good hits. Just good. I don't know what else to say. These are just crazy good hits for us. We are not at all favored there. It'd be great if we could get this triple, because it opens up the door for us to actually play the game a little more, you know? Now we should do this first. God forbid we got one recycling wraith this game. I should have rolled with this. Alright, finish out the turn. More important. Come on, game. All right. It's something. We can make a couple medium-sized Murloc or Divine Shields. He gets to kill something. We get a couple shields on the board. We hit very poorly. But at least we don't die. Alright. Not dead. 3 health left on this. We're still in this. So much gold next turn? Yeah, 25. He's got to move quickly. It's without a recycling wraith too. Like, this always gets silly if you can get a hold of recycling wraith. Really look at this. This is why I didn't want to commit something to the board, because we could actually use the recycling wraith, but this scales this, and I need to do that, right? Yeah. Nope. Not anymore. Why are you like this? Might be selfless, actually. Put the extra shield on the board because it can't intercept the selfless hit, so these things are more likely to get reshielded. This thing doesn't have Wind Fury, so we can throw it first. Okay, cool. Cool game. What? Go away. Stop. No. What is this? Go away. You're being mean. Deck W. What a funny game. Eliza. Our elementals are really big. I gotta fight this now. It's way big. 'Tis way big. Whoops. Free gold. I pushed the roll button before buying it. I don't care about 6 stars. Alright, game. Like, holy shit, amounts of lag. Just... You can do better. Go. Alright, maybe we're not dead. Holy lag. That's a good first hit. Go left. Hey, that's a good hit. Not dead. Regardless of outcome. Go right and we win. Easy clap. We killed the scabs. We totally scammed about this game. Ooh. This game sure does feel hard. We're gonna take a second off of this one. Giant Murloc board. So we're just gonna sub through this slot. The poison. We could play for level for what? What is it that you want by leveling? Like, if you can't name something on 6 that we really want right now, then why are we spending 3 gold on it? Calicos. I mean, I can't fault you for that. I mean, if you want Calicos, you want Calicos. Like, I get it. Not gonna say it's very good, but you might want Calicos. You know, I did all of this cycling and now we find a second Sephin. And it's just not better than putting the Sephin on the board. God, that's funny. To adapt Malgadon? Not really. Like, definitely not 3 gold worth of value. Alright, could we get this to die? Please? No? Alright, well. At least we tie. If this lives somehow, he hits like all to the right, we win. It was a celebration cycle at the end, and then we just went all in on the poison. Kekel. Alright, well, yeah, the strat's good. I won't lie, our RNG was really good that game, though. That was a funny one, though. Like, the strategy works well, but we ended up just turning our final board into 2 poisons behind the back line of just a couple good minions. Go buy a lottery.